Ready? Okay. So, romantic is nothing but create a sense of nationalism or nationality in the people of particular region. This particular region should have a particular sense, and its people must be devoting for the national cause. And this sense and the feeling spirit is being created by literature, essays, poetry, painting, poster making, folklore, folk musics, and create a sense and connect the people with such idea, not by use of power or political influence, but by the thing which make us pleasure. Like we have a painting that show the great deeds of our forefathers, the poetry by which a sense of sacrifice for the nation is being created. In our this book, we have a romantic nationalism painting here when Greece was under Ottoman Empire and it tried itself to make independence to free themselves. The military of Ottoman Empire had a barbaric treatment to the Greek people. This painting has been shown here. Therefore, by this way, the rebellious nationalities in the Balkan thought of their struggle as attempts to win back their long lost independence. काफी लंबे समय से उनकी जो आजादी खो गई थी उसको उन्होंने पुनः प्राप्त करने की कोशिश की और उन्होंने इसके लिए स्ट्रगल किया, संघर्ष किया और घोर प्रयास किया बाल्कन थाउट से जो उनके विचारों में भावों में समा हुआ था. As different slave nationalities struggle to define their identity and independence, Balkan area became an area of intense conflict. When they got freedom from the Ottoman Empire, people residing in a different region tried their best to separate themselves with their particular identity. And in such a effort, the whole area was indulged under intense conflict. Balkan states were fiercely jealous of each other, and each hoped to gain more territory at the expense of the other. There was rivalry, enmity, and all of them had a thirst for the blood for others. They were trying to occupy more and more region in their national identity. and they tried their best. So continuous this area was so fallen under turbulent condition. Matter were further complicated because Balkans also became a sense of big power rivalry. Balkan area, Balkan zone had a very large carved archionship, and big powers were putting their patting hand to the nations to bring them under their own umbrella. My God, that was the days of cool war. Sheet Yudh in Hindi, it is being called. The US power and the USSR power were snatching the country under their own umbrella. This also created a sense of big power rivalry. Sorry. During this period, there was intense rivalry among European powers over trade and colonies, as well as naval and military might. East power, Russia, Germany, England, Austro-Hungary were keen in countering the hold of other power over the Balkan and extending its own control over the areas. The not only local period were showing their power, but the imperialistic power were also very much struggling and trying to hold these countries, these areas under their imperialistic control. This led a series of wars in the region and finally the First World War. Or this created the World War First. Because there was a thrust for more and more territory. And Germany was instrumental to create a sense of, you say, the environment of hard a struggle. And World War First was initiated in 1914. Nationalism aligned with imperialism led Europe disaster in 1940. Both the powers, those days, nationalism and imperialism, worked together and results were very disastrous. But meanwhile, many countries in the world which has been colonized by the European power in the 19th century began to oppose imperial domination. The anti-imperial movement that developed anywhere were nationalist. So, nationalist has its own effect. In the sense that they all struggle to form independent nation states. They were, of course, a nationalist power, struggling for independent states that was based on the Ernest Renan view that was a nation state, and were inspired by the sense of collective national unity. Collective national unity first in confrontation with the imperialism, or this imperialism lost the control in such a way. European idea of nationalism were nowhere replicated, for people anywhere developed their own specific variety of nationalism, and every person living in every region had their own pattern of nationalism. These nationalistic ideas had a imperialistic sense. Of course, this was the days of nation states. For example point of view, I'd like to say in the last of this chapter, it has finished. So all class 10 students now keep prepared the copy of history with its synopsis. Just after the opening of the school and start of the session, whenever it comes, you know better, these copies will be checked properly, because chapter has got finished and the chapter closing test will be taken on each and every topics. The proceeding you know well. So get prepared. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Tomorrow